So, hi, buddy. God, God damn it.
I want to be in your life. I love you.
Hang on.
The last time you were here, are you happy?
Pretty happy. The last time I was...
We did it, Reddit. He's happy.
We're back in Balboa Park, or whatever this is called. I don't know. What was it called?
Sepulveda
Basin
Sports Complex.
something?
Oh, yeah,
Basin?
Sepulveda Basin Sports
Yeah,
Complex.
this is where I recorded the video for Datto Does Happiness 6 years ago before I moved to Seattle. And then a year and a half later, I met this individual.
Turv.
The turf. And then we got married, and that was neat. I'm probably going to put this in front of the 11-year channel update thing. I think that'd be neat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a nice, it's all nice. They made a bunch of baseball fields and soccer fields and everything. So, it's pretty nice. We've come a long way since the last time I was here,
Yeah.
6 years ago. So, hello everyone. It is the 11-year anniversary of the channel. Sorry to drop in at at an egregious angle. I'm just trying to do a little thing where I get away like 2 feet away from my desk. I think that assuming I'm still around next year, which I anticipate I will be, the channel anniversary is a good time to do an update, yearly update. That's what we're doing today. Not so much a retrospective of the past 11 years, but rather this past single year, going over some stuff that I talked about last year and then just kind of discussing how the year went. So number one is my sabbatical. I said last year around now is when I thought I would be on sabbatical. Obviously, that did not happen thanks to the delay of the final shape. I actually ramped up to working multiple jobs. I'll talk about that in a minute. The earliest I think I would be able to now go on any kind of a sabbatical is probably like January 2025. I don't have anything planned because I don't know what like Destiny world, content world is going to look like after the final shape. But I mean, we're going to talk about that. We're just going to kind of, we're going to vibe check everything. So last year, I said one of my goals was to get some help with edits for the channel and that there would be more content that I've taken directly from my streams and turned into YouTube content. It took a little bit of time for me to get that system rolling, but I am now currently working with an editor that I have been able to hire full-time for the next couple of months. I've also been doing Bungie update, Destiny update news videos live as opposed to scripted because these videos tend to have a shelf life of, at best, 3 to 4 days. So putting that much time into them, only for them to perform terribly because I'm slow to upload them because I script everything and then they just kind of die off immediately. It just didn't make sense to really do that anymore. Most people just want to know the news of what's happening. And the longer I take to get that information out, the more viewership I just end up losing out on. I have also gotten some feedback that people like a more genuine me take in the moment versus scripting something out. I'm pretty bad at live commentary, so hopefully they've been okay. And I still plan on keeping scripted content around because sometimes I just need to compile my thoughts. I got to write some stuff down versus trying to come up with all this stuff off the dome. I need to write some stuff down. So you can expect a similar style of content going forward. Stuff like weapon reviews, news articles, patch note, low stakes content. I'm probably going to keep doing that on stream and then have it edited down. But thoughts and impressions on bigger feature, higher stakes content, those will continue to be scripted things that I do because they're higher stakes and I want to make sure those are well tuned. You've also probably noticed an increase in sponsored content, or rather videos with sponsors in them. I've started to embrace that side of YouTube a lot more, just because it's just kind of the landscape now. It's just kind of is what it is. I brought on a bunch of sponsors to fund my sabbatical, like being able to pay myself during my break. Now it's also to help pay my Twitch moderators and my editor. I do try hard to make my ad reads funny for the people who do watch them. Like, oddly enough, it's actually a place where I can try to flex some of my joke telling and writing and comedic side. So, I think they've all turned out pretty well. But if you're in the probably majority crowd that just skips over them, I'm not going to be offended. Y'all are not the ones paying me for these ad reads. So, like, don't worry about it. And I'm also hoping to continue to grow the team as I see fit. Another editor would be nice. I'm kind of working on that. I also dove into the world of YouTube Shorts and TikTok because I gotta try something. Growth on the channel has been non-existent for like 2 years now, so I gotta try something else. I don't put out any notifications for subscribers for my shorts, and that's mainly because they got really low engagement in the past when I did alert subscribers. Now I don't alert subscribers, and they tend to do pretty well organically. These tend to cover topics that I don't have a full-length video for, or maybe it was just like a funny clip from the stream or something funny that I said, or like whatever. For example, Pantheon Week 2, I didn't really have enough for like a full video. I could have done a full video, but I was like, I don't think I really need to. And I also wanted to get something up pretty quickly so that people had that information quickly. Archie Quest, 0-hour puzzle. These are perfect for shorts. Although I do wish shorts could be like 2 minutes at the maximum instead of 1. Either way, I hope they haven't been too intrusive when it comes to any kind of like notifications or anything like that. Maybe you just don't even know that I do YouTube Shorts. You don't check the little tab there. Go check out YouTube Shorts. They're just a nice way to get some little bits of info out there quickly. And there have been plenty of things that I've discussed in shorts that would have never made it into like a full-length video. TikTok, for those of you who have brain rot, is a lot of the same. At Datto Does Destiny, I think, on TikTok. Although I do have some exclusive content over there simply because YouTube Shorts don't allow for longer than 60 seconds. And sometimes I got a little bit more to say. And TikTok also doesn't let you monetize content unless it's 61 seconds or longer. So a lot of the time, a slightly longer cut will go to TikTok, and then a shorter cut will come to YouTube Shorts if it can work out that way. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm trying some different stuff. You may also have noticed the complete lack of variety content on the channel other than my Suicide Squad review and a gameplay of Helldivers. Variety content here has historically done pretty bad. Highlights used to do really well. Like, they used to be one of the best performing videos. They are now one of the worst performing videos on the channel by significant margins. Like, it's not even close. When a video does poorly, it basically says to YouTube to like not push it anywhere, and that's just what was happening because there wasn't enough interest in my variety content. Last year, I just made a call and I said I am giving up completely on uploading variety content on this channel. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. This is going to be Destiny only going forward unless there's some crazy hot topic that people want to hear from me about. I'm done. That being said, I started a secret channel 7 months ago with dozens of non-Destiny videos that is available to watch right now. I'm sure quite a lot of you already know about this channel given how many subscribers it has, But if you are wondering why I did not tell this channel until this moment, the link to my explanation and said channel are both in the description. I will say that things have not been as active over there as I would like as of late. I'm trying to change the formula a little bit, and I'm currently working on a video essay that should be hopefully out before Final Shape. I'm trying. Things were actually very active up until Into the Light, and I hope to get back to making more stuff for that channel after things slow down for Destiny. Part of the reason I made that channel was just because of the unknown. I don't know what this channel is going to look like after Final Shape, and at the time that I made that channel, let's just say that vibes were down catastrophically, and I told myself that I had to at least try some non-Destiny content on a different channel. That way, if Destiny did fall apart down the stretch, I could say, at least I tried something, right? Otherwise, I guess this video is just kind of like a check-in. Like, I hope everyone is excited for Final Shape and all that, but man, it was some pretty bleak times there for a few months. November to, like March or so. Gotta be some of the worst vibes I've seen in the community since, I'm going to say ever. I'll say ever. Vibes weren't exactly high in Datto world either, and it just felt like I was preparing for the absolute worst possible outcome. Some of this, let's call it increased monetization as of late, is me being like, ooh, I don't know how much longer the party is realistically going to last. Ooh. Back in like February, if you would have asked me, I would have said that immediately after Final Shape, this community was just going to fade off into the sunset. Player counts would fall off big. Bungie puts out some of these episodes that they're cooking, and then they would just potentially wrap it up, because I felt like the negativity was so bad and the vibes were down so bad that people were just ready to quit. And I'm sure there is a crowd that is absolutely still going to do that. But Into the Light was such a huge shot of adrenaline to the community, though. I've actually been wanting to play and stream Destiny. I have a reason to play again. I have a reason to kind of be excited about playing again. And my attitude has shifted as a result. I'm no longer of the belief that the community is just going to wither away completely after Final Shape, unless Bungie messes up Final Shape to levels that we've never seen. Then yeah, we'll have a problem. But I think they know what's on the line. I do think people will still quit, but I think I've shifted my mindset to more like they're going to take a break rather than fully quit. Like, for what it's worth, there is still not another game on the market that's like Destiny or even comes close to the feel or the gameplay of Destiny. So sure, some people might be done after Final Shape, but I'm guessing that some months down the road, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months down the road, we start to see a trickle of people rotate back to the game, especially if Final Shape is a banger and if people leave happy. I'm feeling more optimistic about the future of the game. I'm feeling a bit more optimistic that my channel will not completely die off. I'm just generally feeling better about the future, justified or not, pretty much because of Into the Light and how solid it's been. I will say that I have experienced a little bit of burnout recently, though. March was heavy on Destiny because of Twitch drops for what feels like the first time ever. I know it's not, but it feels like that. Then April was heavy because of Into the Light, and then May is heavy because it's the lead into Final Shape, so there's like a lot of news and things that we're wrapping up, and then June's going to be heavy with Final Shape, and then July is Still going to probably be a little crazy because we're wrapping up loose ends from Final Shape in episode 1. We're going to do a bunch of like fun stuff, like a ton of tier lists. I'm going to do my 11-year retrospective. And then after that, I will probably take some kind of a short-term break, couple weeks, get back to a more like 50-50 life where I'm committing time to both Destiny and non-Destiny projects. I would love to do I do like a week off where I just do nothing, and then we come back. We hit Elden Ring DLC. If I don't hit it when it comes out in late June, we hit some more Balatro, and we kind of take it from there. I'm looking forward to some kind of normalcy again, because the last couple of months, last like 3-4 many months have just been like go go go. Going back like even to beginning of the year, before the beginning of the year, I've just been constantly on a time crunch, always something that needs to be worked on, always something that needs attention, and I need a breather. I can think of one weekend, maybe two, in the past 3 to 4 months where I actually did nothing. So yeah, I tired. I very tired. Yeah, so, if this is your final stop on your Destiny journey, if you're calling it quits after Final Shape, then, I'm glad that you chose this channel to hang out in for however long you have, and I appreciate all the support everybody has given me. But if it's not your final stop and you're sticking around, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.